the meeting to order. We're reconvene to regular session. Roll call, please.
Councilmember Aparano. Councilmember Eugenio. Here. Councilmember Tucker.
Here.
Mayor Pro Tem Bernworth. Here. And Mayor Dale.
Please stand for pledge of allegiance. Robert, if you want, please, sir.
Ready? Begin.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Okay. Ms. Turner, is there any adjustments to any action? I'm jumping ahead of myself here.
The council discussed one item listed under 1A, which is employee performance evaluation. Direction was given and no reportable action.
Okay, thank you. And then any adjustments to the agenda?
Mr. Mayor, there are no adjustments.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Morita. Okay, any public appearances? Eddie, you want to talk? Okay. All right, then we'll just move right on to consent agenda.
Second.
Okay, I have a motion and a second. Please vote.
Motion carries 5-0.
Okay. At this time, I'm gonna bring something up right now. I think it's appropriate for all of us to recognize, and I'm also gonna do it in next week's meeting, but, we lost a pillar of our community this last weekend. Max Castile. Max, was a really good friend of mine, and I've known him my whole entire life, and he was, somebody that we'll all miss. And so, like a moment of silence right now for Max, and please. Okay, thank you. Okay, let's move on to C action items. C1, discussion action, municipal budget, fiscal year 2022-23.
Mr. Mayor and members of the council, after several work sessions with the council and our department heads, we present to you for action the municipal budget for fiscal year 2022-23. I will stand for any questions on any of the items you may have in front of you. I can state that the budget as presented to you during our last work session is what you see in front of you.
Questions or comments? Motions.
So moved.
I have a motion and a
Second.
second, okay. Please vote. Okay,
Motion passes 5-0. And is that for?
that's for the first one, for
First
the
one.
adoption.
Copy.
Now we'll need the approval of resolutions.
Make a motion for the approval of resolution number 2022-37 to establish the appropriations limit for fiscal year 2022 to 2023 in accordance with Article 8 of the Constitution of the State of California.
Motion,
Second.
I have a second. Please vote.
Motion carries 5-0.
Move on to C2, discussion action, general election to be held Tuesday, November 8th, 2022. Certain officers of the city council and city clerk.
Yes, Mr. Mayor, members of the city council, as you know, we just concluded and are currently waiting for the certified results of the primary election for the city of Imperial, where I can say that Measure V was a dead tie. So our majority of votes cast, which would be 50% plus one, we were looking for that plus one, and it is still hiding out there. So we are, so before you, you have the series of resolutions specific to calling for the general municipal election for holding the election for certain officers. That would be 3 city council seats. And for the office of the city clerk, placing that as an elected position. Also before you is our request to the County of Imperial Board of Supervisors to consolidate the municipal election in accordance with the statewide general election, all to take place on November 8th of 2022. And further, the adoption of regulations for candidates in accordance with the elections law for the state of California. And I'll stand for any questions that you have.
Approve resolution 2022-38.
Second.
I have a motion and a second. Please vote.
Motion carries 5-0.
Motion to adopt resolution.
Second.
Motion and a second. Please vote.
Motion carries 5-0.
Lastly, I'll make a motion to adopt resolution 2022-40.
Second.
Okay, motion and a second. Please vote.
Motion carries 5-0.
Okay, we'll move on to C3, discussion action, general election to be held Tuesday, November 8th, 2022, transit occupancy tax.
Yes, Mr. Mayor, members of the council, before you also for the question on the general election ballot for November 8th of 2022 for the voters to consider is the transient occupancy tax. Currently, the transient occupancy tax, which is solely paid by motel, hotel, and other transient services such as Airbnb, etc., visitors essentially to the city of Imperial, is currently at 8% as listed by Ordinance 489. What this measure is doing is calling to question the increase from 8% or amending the ordinance from 8% to 12%. After market analysis, it does show that our region can sustain that increase of 12%, and the increase of such funds would be used for general city services such as streets and roads, police and fire, and administrative services, all benefiting the residents of Imperial. So you have 4 resolutions in front of you. One, to place the measure on the ballot. Second, to consolidate the election. Third, to set the priorities and for the written argument, directing the city attorney to for written arguments and impartial analysis. And fourth and final, the rebuttal of arguments should we receive any. I'll stand for any questions.
Just for clarification purposes, Ms. Brown, that this TOT occupancy tax does not affect the residents. So residents do not have to pay for any, their taxes are not going to go up.
Correct.
This is not additional taxes to their soda at Circle K or any gas or anything like that. This is only if you stay at a hotel, Airbnb, motel, all that. That's the only time that they'll be impacted, if they stay.
Yes.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Thank you for bringing that up because our residents are being taxed burdened to
Right.
death in this state. So, yeah, I
agree.
appreciate that.
This, we would classify this as a tourism tax,
Yeah.
is how we would see it. And it's those visiting our city and utilizing our services temporarily as transient occupancy tax is meant for, through our hotel, or if there's Airbnb, those are actually coming up. And we know that our desert is famous for its dove season and recreation. So this will encompass all of those, but is only for visitors to pay or those that choose to solicit those services.
Mr. Dale, this is going to help pay for those roads that we need to help they need to get fixed, those potholes and stuff. Hoping for it.
Not holding my breath.
So I'll make a motion to adopt resolution 2022-41.
Second.
Second. I also wanted, I
Seconds.
also just wanted to reiterate the critical nature of this tax and that we will have, hopefully by this time next year, a hotel in our town, which we will benefit from greatly with the increase of that tax.
There is a lot of people at the hotel right now. Just drove by.
Yes, they're,
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
it is, construction is moving
It's exciting.
very fast.
Okay, so we have, do we have a motion and a second?
Yes, sir.
Okay, please vote.
Motion carries 5-0.
Motion to adopt resolution 2022-24, or, sorry, 42. Guess I better put on my glasses.
Second.
Yeah, motion and a second, please vote.
Motion carries 5-0.
Go ahead, Robert, make
All
a
right,
motion.
all right, I'll make a motion to adopt resolution
Don't stop
2022-43.
Second.
Don't leave it hanging. We need all four
Yeah.
Please
resolutions.
vote. I heard crickets. Quiet.
It's like, come on, Robert.
All I heard was,
Motion passes 5-0.
all right. Lastly, I'll make a motion to adopt resolution 2022-44.
Second.
So we ask residents that are watching to help us out with this one.
Motion passes 5-0.
All right. Gonna adjourn this special meeting of this Imperial City Council and, look forward to seeing everybody next week on Wednesday.